Hi folks, I'm Ian Baker, the product specialist here at American RV in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Today I'm here to tell you all about the 2017 Winnebago Micro Mini 1706 FB. This is a beautiful couples coach, great traveler. As you will see, this one is in the orange exterior. Definitely makes a statement. Let's go ahead and start right up front here. We'll make our way around and then head on in. So right here you have your propane tank cover. Inside you will have two 20-pound tanks. Right behind that you see you have rails for your battery box. That of course is where that would go. Then coming up the front right here is black diamond plating. This helps protect the front end from any rocks or debris that get thrown up by your tow vehicle. That way it hopefully doesn't beat up your front end. One of the things you will see on the Winnebago Micro Mini product is the frame itself is a huck bolt frame. That's going to be an improvement over a welded frame for a couple reasons. One, generally the rust on your frame starts at your weld points. By not having welds, you have less chance for rust on the frame. Two, if you ever do get into an accident, which hopefully you never do, but in that event, it is a lot easier to repair this frame because they can cut those huck bolts, take out the damaged section and replace it, versus a welded frame, which requires a lot more work and tends to bend pretty much the entire frame, very similar to what you would have on a vehicle. Let's take a quick look underneath. So also with this, you get the BAL jacks. These stabilizer jacks take about a third of the turns as your standard jacks. So they're way easier to put up and down. Right behind that, you have a propane quick connect. So if you want to have a grill out here, it's nice and easy to hook up. And why have to buy all the small green bottles when you can just plug right into there and use your 40 pounds of propane, right? So that definitely makes grilling a lot easier. If we take a look right here, this is the pass-through storage compartment. Massive door on this side. It is huge. The thing I love about this is it allows you to easily fit in some larger items, like if you have zero gravity chairs, things like that, you can easily fit them in there. But you know, again, great storage, and you do have the door on the other side as well. Now, as I mentioned, this is the orange exterior, but I want to talk about this exterior a second because it is one of the best in the towable industry. The Winnebago Micro Mini uses a T60 fiberglass, which comes in a big long sheet rather than a roll. That's what a lot of manufacturers, especially in this weight range, use. They use a Lamilux product, which is on a roll. And you know, having it on a sheet definitely is a lot sturdier. The other nice thing about this is it is a true poured gel coat. So what that means, if you, the closest thing I can relate that to is a boat hull. If you've seen a boat, they use this a very similar process, and it will keep that shine and luster just like this product does. You can see it here, you can see the reflection, you can buff this, you can wax this. It will stay beautiful for the life of the product. That is a huge deal, especially when you're talking about resale value. Right down here, hookups for TV. You can see your cable outlet right there, as well as your plug-in, so you have electrical hookup. Right here's a power awning. Again, something nice to have on a shorter coach. A lot of times in this range they'll go to manual, but not here. Power awning, touch a button, that rolls out. Same thing to roll right back in. You have an LED light in there as well. You'll also see two outside speakers. So if you want to sit out here and listen to some music, you can certainly do that. Now that is controlled by the Multimedia Center inside. However, it is Bluetooth capable. So if you want to sit out here, be able to control that via smartphone or tablet, you are able to do that. Let's take a look right down below here at our rims. You will see they're aluminum alloy rims, less chance for any rust or corrosion, nitrogen filled tires there. And you will also see that this uses torsion axles instead of leaf springs. So that is an upgraded suspension system, works a lot better, and it also has self-adjusting brakes on there, so you don't have to constantly be adjusting those. Just a lot of advantages that come with the Winnebago product. Getting into the coach is nice and simple. You can see you have your step right there, as well as a foldable easy grab handle here. When we come around to the back side, you have the rear mounted ladder. This of course makes it a lot easier to climb up on the roof. This coach, it does have a fully walkable roof too, so if you want to get up there for any kind of maintenance, which I do recommend doing at least once, probably twice a year, getting up there, just making sure all your seams and everything are covered up, having the ladder here is definitely a big advantage, and that way you don't have to bring one when you go camping either. Also right over here is your spare tire mounted on the bumper there. You know, it's one of those things, much like I talked about with having a, you know, crashing an accident, hopefully you never have to use the spare tire, but in the event that you do, it's always nice knowing it's right back there for you. On the off-door side here, a couple quick things. One is an outside shower that does have both hot and cold hookup here, so it's nice and easy to use. You need to spray off your feet, wash the dog, clean fish, whatever it may be. This lets you do it right outside. Right underneath that is a black tank flush. What that does for you is instead of having to grab a hose and drag it through your entire RV and sticking it down the toilet to wash out your black tank when you're done camping, this guy, just take that same hose, hook it up right here. That black tank has sprayers built in it, and it will wash it out for you. Just remember, when you do use this, make sure you have your black tank valve open. You'll want that to open up, otherwise it'll pressurize it and you will have all sorts of issues. But that is definitely a big advantage. Move your way up a little bit further here. You have your water fills as well as your cable and satellite inlet. And then right here is your 30 amp detachable power cord. Welcome to the inside of the 2017 Winnebago Micro Mini 1706 FB. This particular model is in the Cobblestone interior. Let's go ahead and start off right over here on the kitchen. So you don't have a huge countertop, but what they did do is they gave you both sink top covers as well as the cooktop cover, so that way all of this is usable prep space. If we take these sink top covers off, you will see your double bowl stainless steel sink there with the high-rise faucet, making it easy to wash and rinse dishes. Of course, you have your window here as well to let in natural light, and you have your LED lights here for night. The coach actually has LED lights throughout, which is a big deal, especially if you do some boondocking or go to a camp where you don't have shore power, because not only do these put out less heat, but they use a fraction of the power. One halogen bulb uses about the same amount of power as 9 or 10 of these LEDs, so definitely a big advantage to having the LED lights. Also right here on the countertop, you will see, as I mentioned, your 3-burner cooktop with the cover here. When you lift that up, you will see all 3 burners there, front one being high output, and then right underneath here is your oven in case you want to do some baking. So we take a look at some of the storage down below. Start right underneath the oven. You can take a look at that. That is a nice big storage area there. Great room for pots and pans. Underneath the sink here, you see you have good storage too, and they put this shelf low enough here, one, to clear the P-trap, but two, this space is big enough to have a small trash can in there, which is pretty nice. Right over here is your electrical outlet in case you need to plug anything in there. You have 2 full extension ball bearing drawers, one for your silverware. Of course, the other one is probably where you'd put spatulas, big serving spoons, things like that. Right up top, you have your hood here with the light and fan, microwave here to the side, and next to that is a little extra pantry space there. If we take a look at the ceiling one more time, you will see that right up here is where you have a vent, so if you want a cross breeze coming through, you can have that. King jack right over here, that is hooked up to the TV, which I'll show you a little bit later. The advantage of the King jack is you don't have to worry about raising and lowering your antenna to find the best signal. All you have to do is just turn this and it will find the signal for you, so it's one less thing you have to remember to drop down before you are done camping, and it's one less thing for you to break. Also right up here is your AC. This unit does have AC, of course. Right next to that, this is the fridge freezer. Go ahead and open that guy up for you. You can see that's nice and big, cut out here as well. This unit does run off both propane and electric, and also has automatic switchover. Then you'll see right down here you have your furnace. I like having the direct vent furnace. That way you don't have to worry about losing any heat through the ducting, especially in a small coach like this. That will do everything you need it to. Right in the front is the bed. You'll see right down here you have 2 full extension drawers, spare tire cover there, but you have this one up top. The one down below is actually a little bit deeper, which is nice, but 2 good sized drawers there for storage. If you take a look at the bed itself, you will see you have a window on both sides, electrical outlet at one end there too, in case you need to plug in any cell phone, CPAP machine, anything like that. Some good storage up top and plenty of lighting there as well. Right next to the bed, you do see the privacy curtain. That way, if you do have additional guests, you can go ahead and close this off for additional space. Now, if those guests want to stay the night, they could sleep right here. The dinette does drop down into a bed. You can just remove your 2 legs right here. The table sits along the rails. Take the cushions, fill it in on top of the table, and that is where your guests would sleep. You'll see there's also a big window right here, which is nice. I like when manufacturers do this. This is your campsite, right? This is where you want to look out. This is what you want to see. You want to see your campsite, not the neighbors, while you're drinking your morning cup of coffee. And this is where you're able to do it. LED light up here too, so if you want to play a game, play some cards at night, you have light to be able to do that. And then additional storage right up here across the top. Now, if you need to plug in a laptop or tablet, right down below the dinette, you will see right there is an electrical outlet, so you're able to do that as well. So we take a look in the back here. Right up top is your Multimedia Center. This is your radio. As I mentioned, we were outside. This one is Bluetooth capable, controls the speakers outside as well as the speakers in here. Right below that is your DVD player in case you want to watch a movie. And that, as well as the King Jack, are hooked up right here to your TV. Underneath that, we'll open this up. You see you have some controls right here, some lights, your awning, as well as your tank monitoring system. Then underneath that, you have some good storage there. Moving over a little bit, underneath the TV, we open this guy up. You see nice deep storage there as well. So, you know, if you can use this for pantry space or really whatever else you want, but that definitely is good storage there in the back. Now, as we move right back here, we move into the bathroom. One of the things I always talk about when it comes to Winnebago products are the doors. I love the interior doors. They work every time. One thing you'll see, it is framed out in wood rather than plastic, so definitely an upgrade there. And I'm telling you, look at this. It shuts, it's solid, it doesn't pop open on you. This is one thing Winnebago does right every single time. It is their doors on their bathroom. Right over here, you have a robe hook. Right down in the corner is your foot flush lever toilet there. Over next to that is your neo-angle shower. You see you have some shelves in there as well as your hand wand, which is tied to your faucet in the sink. Up top, you have a skylight for some additional light and headroom, and over to the side here is your vent fan. Right over here, you see your mirrored medicine cabinet with storage behind that. And then down below, you have your sink top and vanity, stainless steel bowl. Underneath is your electrical outlet as well as some additional storage. But all right, folks, that pretty much wraps it up. Again, this is a 2017 Winnebago Micro Mini 1706 FB. This is a great couples coach. If you're looking for something that's lightweight, extremely well built, you know, you kind of like some of the different striking color varieties that Winnebago offers, this is one you definitely don't want to miss out on. If you are interested and you'd like price and availability, I recommend you give us a call here at American RV, or you can take a look at our website, which is AmericanRV.com, for the most up-to-date information. Also, if you enjoyed this walkthrough, be sure to join our YouTube channel. That way you'll be one of the first to see the latest and greatest from us here at American RV. Thanks again for watching. I'm Ian Baker, and I can't wait to see you on the road to freedom.